day 1. Day 2. Day 3. Day 6.
Day 12. Day 15.
Day 19.
Day 21. Around 3 months ago, I attempted to run 5 kilometers every day for 30 days. The reason I've actually decided to give this challenge a go is because as of September 2023, I've officially signed up to run the half marathon event in my hometown of Brighton. I am doing the run for charity, and the charity of choice is the Campaign Against Living Miserably charity, otherwise known as the CALM charity. I'll be running the event on the 25th of February 2024, however the fundraiser will still be active after the run, so you can still click the link. So for those of you who are wondering, a half marathon is 13.1 miles or approximately 21 kilometers. I'm currently aiming for a time of 1 hour 45 to 2 hours, but I know I can definitely get a better time. So what better way to prepare for a running event than to run?
Okay, I don't know how well the audio is going to catch on here, but if it doesn't catch very well, I'm going to do a voiceover.
I tried filming at the end of day 1, but there was just too much going on. The times for my runs are on the bottom of the screen if you want to see. But yeah, this is what I had to deal with to start with.
Finished. Right, day 1 is complete. We did it without stopping. I haven't run in about 2 weeks.
Then I tried filming again, and yeah. Do love a good bit of domestics.
Alright, I just finished day 3. It's so cold, like ridiculously cold. I did get a little bit slower today, but like it's kind of a consistent sort of pace throughout. Obviously it's going to be difficult to keep doing higher and maintain it throughout the 30 days because I'm doing all the other training.
So what is that other training, you might be asking? So I currently train a martial art known as Muay Thai. Muay Thai, otherwise known as Thai boxing or Thai kickboxing, which is the national sport of Thailand. It's pretty brutal in its approach, and the thing that will be most important to this challenge is the fact that the kicks are very shin focused. So not only will I be working enough with the Muay Thai training as it is, I'll be doing double the training alongside the running, trying to condition my shins as much as possible. Shin conditioning is working the shin bone, causing microfractures on the bone itself. This can be done with running, kicking the heavy bag, kicking pads. So when you do recover, the bone will come back with an even stronger surface than it was before. Obviously, I'll be doing this to make my legs stronger and negate any future problems that I might have down the line.
You just got to keep pushing. It's like I can already feel my calves aching like hell. It's all in the mind. Okay, I'm at the end of day 4. Somehow, I set the best time out of the 4 days so far. I know it's only day 4 and there's still 26 days to go. But I'm not even pushing for it. Like, I'm just running as I normally would run. But here's the thing. The winds today were crazy. The winds today were the worst I've probably ever run in before. And I was running into a headwind for half of it on the second half, which is why it's even slower. If it wasn't such a heavy wind, I probably would have cut out like another minute. That's how bad it was. Like, the extra pressure I was having to do, my shin started to ache. Yeah, it's just... my knees were going. Yeah, I messed my knees during a marathon, but oh well. Okay, you can't really see me. Let me turn the brightness up. We're on day 6. Okay, I'm doing my usual run along the seafront. I had to stop because I needed to pee and I just couldn't hold it. I've been in the gym, but look at this view. Look at the view that I'm sort of running along. Obviously, you got the main Brighton centre there. There's Brighton Marina. Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty good view if you ask me. I mean, it's a nice place to stand and get your cock out. Yeah, just some food for thought. I'm going to continue my run now. I'm going to go back to where I was. Oh shit, Jesus Christ, I don't even know what I'm stepping on. Alright, we're done with day 6. I will say it was my slowest time by far. However, there is a caveat to that, and that it was my most consistent in terms of pace. Like, everything was sort of relatively the same. All the miles were within 30 seconds of each other, which is good. When there's too much of a disparity, that's when it becomes an issue and you get more aches because you don't know what kind of pace you are. I kind of just kept the same the whole time and it was fine. Happy days. Okay, I don't know how well you're going to hear me because of the wind. We're on day 9. I've run into a bit of a problem, and as you can probably tell, I'm not running, I'm walking. And that is because I have some horrible shin splints. Yeah, I just went to my Muay Thai class, as I normally do. Yeah, it just became apparent that my shins are absolutely fucked. And so, today, you're going to see the slowest time I'll probably ever run a 5k in my entire life. However, that being said, I'm still going to try. I'm still going to keep going. I'm not going to stop the challenge. I'm going to take effective recovery methods. When I'm not moving, when I'm not in the gym, and when I'm not doing this running bullshit, I'm literally just sat on my ass. So, I should probably be a bit better with it. However, just kind of walking and jogging. Walking and jogging. I watched a video right before I left and I thought that might be a good thing to implement into what I'm doing now. Because I kicked the pad earlier and my shin hurt and I almost completely just fell on my ass. So, let's go.
After my time gradually increased and increased and increased, there came a point where I was in too much pain.
I'm on day 10. I am hobbling. Literally, both my legs. I don't know if I can do this anymore. This might be the last day that I run. I've got a couple of things coming to help tomorrow, but the pain is just too much. There comes a point where you have to realise your body. You have to understand. You have to take a break. I don't know. We'll see how we go. I was doing alright. I got like 2 miles in and I was fine. And then I stopped. And that's where the pain began. We'll see how I get home. I've still got ages. Yeah, I'm fucked. I don't know what to do. I'm limping along. It's really bad. I could maybe walk 5k every day. I can't even foam roll because I tried to do it, but the pressure felt like my shin was going to snap. I just need ice, rest, ice, rest. No more being on my feet tonight. I'm in so much pain. So I did finish in the end. The reason I didn't film after I finished was because I couldn't fucking walk. Basically, like, I finished and there was a bench right where I finished. And I sat down there for like 5 minutes, just with my feet up on the bench, as if I'm laying down like I am on my bed now. I'm not going to show you, because it's a mess. But I then had to hobble back home, which was, yeah, that was fun. I stretched out, had some food, and now I'm just sat on my bed with my legs up, relaxing. I am going to shower, and I am going to get some ice cold water. Like, I don't have a bath in my bathroom. It's called a bathroom. Yeah, it's called a bathroom. But I don't have a bath in my bathroom because I took it out just to install the shower, and it's an electric shower. However, when the shower's on the coldest setting, it is like having an ice bath, whereas like I was doing it this morning. 10 seconds of that ice cold water and your shins are gonna be numb. It genuinely was that cold. It hurt. Well, not hurt, but it was mildly uncomfortable. I kept having to go across each leg with the shower head because it was just too much. So I'm gonna go do that in a minute. But for now, I'm not really too sure what to do going ahead. I could call it a day there, like in terms of the challenge, or I could just carry on and see where I go. If I do it, I'm literally gonna have to walk it because I can't do it. On top of the Muay Thai, the kickboxing training, I think it might be overkill. No, I'm not stopping the Muay Thai training. I mean, for one, I literally pay a membership to go to the gym, so I'm not wasting that money. Secondly, I mean, running's free and it's fine, and I can always just do it whenever. I'm at a bit of a crossroads because I don't want to fuck up my body. It genuinely is that painful that the concern is, where does it end? Where's the limit? Where do I go from here? It's really that bad. I've had shin splints before. I've only ever had it once where it was worse than this, and it was after a 10k. I just couldn't walk. Now I can walk, but it's painful. That I literally put my foot down and I fell. I tumbled. It's gonna be manageable. I have got the stuff coming tomorrow, and I am gonna look at recovery, strengthening, and the, or just things to help it. So I don't know, but until now, we're a third of the way. We started nice, we're doing terribly now. That is a result of injury, and that's what happens when you do stupid challenges for videos. no, I will never be doing this one again, and yeah, I don't know why I did it. It was going so well. What happened?
Even with all the shin problems, I probably should have just called it a day on the challenge there. However, I carried on.
Alright, we're on day 11. It is probably the warmest I've run because the sun's out, and as you can tell, it's pretty busy. I am just walking right now. I'm kind of in that walk, jog, light jog. I'm wearing the compression socks, like for the calves. I've got my socks over them, and then obviously I've got my trousers. I must say, I can definitely feel the tightness. Definitely is a muscle thing. Yeah, I just need to strengthen the muscles. I just need to strengthen my feet, strengthen my calves, strengthen the muscles on the front of the shin bone. I've been really looking into it. I've got ice packs for my shins, so when I get home, after I stretch, I'm gonna put those on. I'm gonna keep the sleeves on, put the ice pack over, and then we'll be doing that every day. It is what it is. The challenge will be done. My shins will be fucking brutalized. Hopefully they come back titanium. I want that McGregor shin bone. I want that Conor McGregor shin bone. I'm not gonna kill myself, okay? I'm not gonna kill myself. I'm not gonna make it so I literally cannot do anything. But yesterday was probably the worst I've ever felt in my life in terms of just my ability to walk. We're gonna carry on running for a bit now. I feel like I've walked enough. I'll see you on the other side. Hello, it is a Sunday. It is day 12? It's day 12. Doing the tried and tested jog, walk. I barely walked, to be fair, so far. We're coming up to about 2 miles. Not a long to go. I'm kind of trying to get the route of my run closer to home, getting it to a more convenient place. Since I got the compression sleeves and been icing a lot, everything's been okay, and obviously doing this walk and run, it's just about getting my muscles endured, not having any problems, and I'm gonna carry on. So let's go. Right, we're on day 13. We're like 2.5 miles in, something like that. I'm on a very light pace. We're going, we're good. Just off a boxing session, which is pretty much like most of my runs. I'm really high on life right now. If you are following me, you'll know I went to a very special event. I'll put a video up about it. I'll probably have a video up about it by the time this goes out. Yeah, the view. You can't really see it. Hang on, let me stop. That's the view that I'm running past. It's fucking incredible. I'm so happy right now. My shins, they hurt, but we're gradually getting used to the pain. We're doing things to mitigate it. It's working well. We move. Hello ladies and gentlemen, we are on day 15, officially at the halfway mark, almost. Yeah, I'm really struggling today. I'm sort of limping along. I've still got like half a mile left to go, but my fucking god. I think it's past the point of shin splints and just a complete muscle strain in the calf. Yeah, it's just progressively getting more painful around the actual leg itself. So, I don't know, I'm just gonna walk it at least. Thing is, I'm literally getting to a point where I'm doing 5k at the pace that I would do a 10k. Thing is, I'd get shin splints when I do the 10k. However, this is just ridiculous. It's painful. I'm torturing myself for the entertainment. I say entertainment, education, entertainment, videos. Yeah.
Despite all my preparation with the injuries and the shins, one thing I was absolutely not prepared for was how cold it was going to be doing the runs. To put it into context, I did the runs through November and December.
Just want to say, before I do this, look at the state of my garden. It's so chilly. Hello there, we're on a very early morning run again. I hope you can hear me. I've got this covering the mic. I just want you to appreciate how cold it is, okay? If you can see in the back, it's frosty. Let me turn the video around. I know this doesn't really do it much justice because some of the frost is gone, but you can literally see in front of me. I know there's cars going past. You can literally see in front of me how cold it is. And this is what I'm doing. I'll show you a little bit further along. It's actually worse. It's actually a lot worse. Yeah, you can see it's even more frosty on these bits. I'm having to be careful just to make sure I don't slip. I'm just stopping to film this clip. Even just here you can see how frosty it is. It's so bad. Just wait until I get back to where all the cars are and then you can really see how bad it is. Like here. And here. Mate, it's so cold. Day 19, it's a little bit rainy, very windy. I'm doing an evening run now after a very busy weekend. It's all good. I feel very good today.
I've just finished my run. I'm just doing the little walk home that I have to do.
The time wasn't the best, yeah. The time wasn't the best. However, in terms of feeling, like my calves and my shins are already really achy and hurting, that was genuinely the best I've felt since I've started. Hopefully it's a case of me just getting past the pain, getting endured and used to it. But my God, I genuinely just felt incredible, and hopefully I can continue that tomorrow morning when I do my run before work. Right, I'm currently in bed. It's day 20. I finished the run in about 32 minutes? Something like that. 32 minutes. I know there's 10 days left to go. At this point, I'm just thinking, when is it gonna end? Because you're doing it every single day. God, it's fucking boring, honestly. It's so boring. And so, I'm gonna try and wake up tomorrow and do it. I'm gonna have to just get a scoop of pre-workout in and just start my day off really buzzing. And hopefully, I can have my evening and do whatever I want with it. But, yeah, it's just been a real slug just doing it now. It's not the time that I have the issue with. I know, like, I'd be dumb to go for a PB every time, but I'm just thinking at this point, when is it gonna end? I want it to end. I'm tired. I'm really tired. Just let it go. Right, I really didn't want to come out and do this run today because I've just been feeling so tired and sluggish and just horrendous. I'm a little bit under the weather, like really thick phlegm in my throat and all that. It's been terrible. My little brother's been sick at the most inconvenient time, and I guess it's rubbed off on me a little bit. Against all odds, we just set a new 5k PR on day 21. I didn't wear the shin things, the compression sleeves. I wrapped up extra today. Yeah, I just put my music on. I immediately finished the working day and I just went for it. And I just pushed really hard, even when I felt like I wanted to stop or slow down a little bit. I still kept up a good pace. And I'm going to show it on the screen as I'm filming this. Loads of achievements on Strava. My fastest 400 meters, my fastest 1 mile, my fastest 2nd mile, my fastest 5k, of course. It's all in the mind. I guess the moral of the story here is don't give up. And we've still got a whole 9 days left to go of the challenge. I probably won't go as hard as I did today just because I need to be able to relax. And I've got a few important things coming up. So, yeah, don't want to injure my legs too much for those, otherwise I won't be able to walk. But yeah, I'm so happy, man. It took so much out of me that when I finished, oh mate, it's such a small thing, but the fact that I managed to do it the best I've ever done it so far, it just means a lot. It just means so much, and I'd scream and shout, which I did a little bit when I finished. Yeah, I mean, I'll do it when I get home.
So the thing that I actually got so excited about going to, I got invited to the Rebel Moon premiere in the UK in London. That big feature Netflix film. It was going to be my first event as a creator. I fumbled. I say I fumbled. I just got sick because my brother was sick, and then my parents got sick. So the whole house eventually just got ill, and it wasn't great. It was probably one of the worst weeks ever. I could barely walk. I was so sick. Yeah. Everything just went wrong. But you know what? Even though that happened, in my mind I was still trying to complete the challenge. So I don't know what I was thinking, but I was slumped.
Alright. You're probably wondering why I sound the way I do, why I'm just slumped here like this. With this, I look like shit. I'm sick, and it's the day before the Netflix premiere that I have to go to, and I've still got to get 2 miles in, and then tomorrow. I just want it to end. I'll be gutted if I can't go. The challenge has to be completed. So, I'm gonna muster up the strength to get there. Genuinely feel horrendous. I can't put it into words. Hello, it's come to my attention that I can't actually run. I've just come out for a brief walk because you may be wondering why I sound like my lungs are about to explode. It's because they are. I've got sick and the timing could be worse. I have technically failed the challenge. I didn't get the 5k yesterday. I can't do it today. Man, I can barely breathe. I just wanted to get out so I'm not cooped up inside all day. I'm literally about to head home. I just walked down to the seafront and then walked home, but so gutted. Can't believe it. Will I finish the 30 days? Probably, when I'm better. But in terms of the challenge overall, kind of sucks because it puts a damper on it. But I had to get out before it gets dark. Yeah, I'm gutted, man. But yeah, we're back where we started the first run, starting it down on the seafront here. This is where we did the first stretch of the run. and then yeah, but this is a nice view at least. It's a nice view to have.
So yeah, I didn't make it to 30 days, and I just have no intention of doing it again. So currently, I still have the shin problems that I did have before, and I was just overdoing it entirely, and I should have listened to my body. I should have stopped while I was still in the pain that I was. I have to suffer the consequences of that. After I've done this half marathon, I'm taking a break. I'm taking a long break from running. I'm not going to say that I did enjoy the challenge, because honestly, I fucking hated it. The thing that I did enjoy was seeing the improvements on my times. I think just like anything, it's the most rewarding feeling in the world when you put in so much work and you can see the progress that you make just from everything that you put into it. Would I recommend this challenge? Absolutely not. If you do decide to do this challenge, do leave a comment telling me how it goes. And of course, if you made it this far, do hit the like button and make sure to subscribe. I'm going to be doing my best to put as much content as I possibly can this year. And yeah, that's the challenge.